You're a goddamn lunatic.
You're a fucking lunatic.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 93 of the Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is TheRealPortz, and EvilSpaceBunny is trying to get me to laugh. What the fuck is going on over there?
I'm sorry. For some reason, you're
I was like, you've sat through so many iterations of that, and this is the only time I've heard you giggle.
Look, it's been a long fucking day. It's been a very long day, and that I just needed that, I guess, to fucking laugh. So I'm sorry.
How was your day other than long? All right.
It was busy. Work was very chaotic and a lot of hand holding. I had 2 tickets that I was juggling at the same time, and both of them needed their hand held really hard. And I had both those tickets for almost 2 hours.
God damn.
So I'm like,
what's the normal
back and
close
forth.
rate on a ticket? Is it usually pretty quick,
5
or is
minutes?
it usually drag on? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For us,
Yeah.
it drags on and on and on.
No, most of the
days
time
usually.
it's like 5 to 10 minutes, I would say, for like a complicated ticket.
Okay.
But like, yeah, these were like needing some incredible hand holding. I had one. He was.
Does it technically, like, if you think about it, do those ones, like, technically this should be a bunch of different tickets?
No.
Like, they want different things? No? Oh, okay.
No. There was one who was trying to install his mod pack to his server, and it was one that was custom. So he kept asking a lot of questions, which was great, rather than just like assuming and then going off. So I had to constantly confirm, and like, it's like, is this what I'm doing? Yes, this is what you want to do. And then you want to do this. Is okay. And then he'll like basically repeat the last thing I said. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this now. I'm like, okay. Just like kept going like that. He's like, I'm sorry if I'm testing your patience or anything like that. I'm like, no, honestly, I'd rather have a person constantly confirming what they're doing so I know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes over communicating is better than not, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
most of the time it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. Or like, I've had customers like switch their like mindset in the middle of a ticket, or they'll switch their problem. So like, I'll start answering the problem to one thing, and then they'll start talking about something else without even bringing it up. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about now? And they're like, don't you understand me? No, because you didn't mention this problem at all before. So let's start over. It's just like, Jesus. Anyway, this is a podcast about video games. So how are you, and what did you play this week?
I don't really. I think we should switch the podcast to what we were watching.
Ooh.
Because I didn't play video games. I played. Listen, I got very close to uninstalling Dota on Friday.
Oh shit! Okay.
I was so mad. I lost 20 games of Dota over the
Holy
weekend.
shit!
Not in a
Portz.
row, but
Yeah.
very close.
Very
Like
close.
spattering of wins in there. It was
God.
so crushing.
Mhm.
But we played 12 and a half hours of Grounded on Saturday.
Nice, you and the lady. Nice.
So I did play a lot of video games, but it was just like not new stuff really.
Okay,
Because
that's
the
fine.
other thing that happened is after the Dota debacle, I installed League of Legends.
Oh no! Why would you?
And I played the ARAM mode where it's just like one lane with my
Oh, okay.
buddies who were
Okay.
playing.
Yeah.
And we just got drunk as fuck, and none of that matters. So it was great.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it feels like Dota, but it doesn't matter.
It
Which
doesn't
is
matter.
very freeing. That's
Yeah.
how I used to play HOTS. But
That's a
yeah,
game.
I don't know that I'll be visiting that well again. It was just like out of my drunken Dota rage that I was like, well, let me pop in here.
Okay, that's fair. I can respect the Dota rage, going to League of Legends rage, but not
But
giving a shit.
The thing that happened that's probably staying is I think I'm back into RuneScape.
Oh no.
I'm going to try and temper myself
Okay.
because Group Iron Man comes out. They said mid-autumn.
Mid-autumn.
It's very unspecific and weird,
Uh-huh.
which means it's probably getting delayed. I
Mhm.
really hope it doesn't. because I really want to play that.
Okay.
Which is, Iron Man's the account where you can't trade anything between anyone, but if you have a group, it's like you can only trade in that group. So you have like this little tiny economy of 2 to 5 people, which is, I think, is a cool idea.
That is actually a pretty nice idea.
It's like a co-op MMO isolated weird thing.
Except you just see other people, but you can't be friends with them.
Yeah, you can see them. You can see their accomplishments. There's like a high scores. Yeah.
You could be like, it's like the cool kids table, and you can't sit with them. Like Regina's
but they can PK you if you're in a PK area. You can get PK'd.
Shit. Oh shit! Wait, do you lose anything if you get PvP'd?
Depends on what you're doing. But if you're in the wilderness, which is like the northern part of the map, you lose everything except 3 to 4 items.
Whoa! So you can lose your fire cape and shit like that?
Oh yeah. I mean, yes.
That's fucking depressing.
If they get the fire cape, which by the way, the fire cape is like nothing to me now. If I lost it, I mean, like, because I've done it 10 times without dying now. But
shit!
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. It's
you got
content that's been around for fucking 16 years. Yeah, nothing much else to say about that other than RuneScape Leagues is gonna happen, I think, later this year too, which is like that RuneScape with cheat codes kind of thing.
Yeah,
very excited.
Are you going to stream it?
I think I'm gonna start streaming like only RuneScape right now.
Okay.
Even on my main account, because I don't know, it's just what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I think sticking kind of like you do with Minecraft, like just having something to anchor you down a little bit is a good thing. I get jumbled up because I'm like, I'm not really committed to anything. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe I want to,
I think that would be a good idea for you.
Yeah, I had a ton of fun and support streaming my Jad run, but the thing is, like, most of the stuff in RuneScape is boring. But I mean, I've been watching a bunch of other RuneScape streamers, and people just stick with it. They don't give a shit. It's like, it's fine. I just feel guilty doing it because it's like basically no content. I mean, it just becomes just chatting at that point, which is fine.
Yeah, which is what Minecraft becomes for me, is just
that
chatting
makes
and we're
sense.
playing a game. Yeah, most of the time, if like nobody's focused on what I'm doing in the game. 90%.
That makes sense because I'm not. When I go ever.
Exactly. We're just
I don't know
talking.
shit about Minecraft. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on screen that I don't get.
It's perfect. It could be kind of perfect. Okay. I think that'd be good for you.
Cool. Also, it solves the problem of my ultra-wide monitor because already RuneScape is a tiny fixed thing that doesn't need to be full screened.
Right.
Because that was the problem I was running into. But anyway.
All right. That'd be cool.
Anyway, that's it. What'd you do this week?
I didn't play much either. I'm not gonna lie. I did read.
Yeah, don't lie. That'd be weird. You're like, I played Command and Conquer, and I played 83 games this week. I'll try not to talk about all of them, but here we go. All right. So in Command and Conquer, I did this first mission, and then I got really bored, and then I played The Binding of Isaac, and then I played not World of Warcraft. I was going to say World of Warcraft. You didn't play that. No. Overwatch. I think you said you were going to still play. Maybe. Because it's not supporting anybody. Don't buy those loot boxes, motherfucker.
So the only people that I played with regularly, they're probably not going to play anymore. So it's, it's going to get them installed.
Oh, that means you can play RuneScape.
Oh God, no. What if I installed it? Oh man, I'll think about it.
Okay. It's fun. Look, people like new people that don't know what they're doing in RuneScape.
It's true, so they can fuck with them.
Yeah, it's really fun to fuck with people that don't know what they're doing. I've watched so many clips of like, so there's a mode called Hardcore Iron Man, which is where when you die, you lose your hardcore status, and if you want to remain hardcore, you have to start over.
That's fucking.
I've seen so many clips of Twitch chat misleading people and getting them killed. It's so good.
Oh. No. Okay, so. This week I played, my Minecraft account got fucked up, and I ended up having to contact Mojang. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what happened with it, because, like, they're migrating all the accounts to Microsoft finally, and I thought that was part of it, and my Minecraft password and my Microsoft password. I reset both of them and it wasn't working. So I couldn't play Minecraft this week. It was actually kind of sad until they got back to me. Yeah. So instead, I found this weird cult classic video game. And this time it is actually a cult classic because it's fucking weird.
Okay.
Nobody's going to understand the context of this conversation, but it's totally fine. So there's this game called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Oh, yeah. That's like a point and click from the 90s, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is very fucking weird and it's very dark and it's all voice acted. So it's really cool because it's like from 1995 and it has really good voice acting. I think there's only one voice actor in the game that I can't fucking stand. But other than that, they're all really good. The first character I ended up playing, her name was Ellen, and she's really fucking sassy as shit. And she's like, oh, hell no, we're not dealing with that. I'm like, yeah, Ellen, you fucking tell them. And like, but you're slowly depicting what's happening to all these characters. And I'm going to try not to spoil too much of it because I haven't finished it yet. And like, it's not a very long game, but it's also very complicated, and you have to start each chapter over, if that makes sense. So you're in a situation with this AI computer, and you're trying to figure out why this computer has kept 5 people alive and why he's keeping these people alive. And
does that assume that he's killed already other people?
Yeah, and he's been basically torturing these 5 people for the
fucking God.
109 years. He's kept them alive and he's been torturing them, and he creates these different scenarios and everything. And so you play each of these characters and you slowly play through, and you're trying to better each character as you go through their story, and like have them either conquer their fear or face what they did or something, like face some kind of situation or deal with some sort of problem that they were working with. And the computer obviously gets very upset, but you meet other parts of the computer, and the computer's called his AM, or his name is AM. Okay. And I haven't figured out what it stands for.
Got it.
Yeah. I was like asshole monster, and I was like coming up with all these different names. I am. And like, it's really funny because there's one part of where the computer is like trying to talk in third person. Am who I am, who is I, and all this other weird shit. And it's just, it was the funniest fucking thing. I almost cried because I was like laughing so hard. But it's a really fucking sassy, angry, evil computer, and it just, for some reason, just clicks for me. I just fucking love sassy computers. It kind of reminds me of the computer from oh god, this other adorable game that I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's a space game, and you
System Shock?
No.
Oh.
It's a space game where you're constantly talking to a computer the whole time, and you literally have to type in the game what you want the computer to do.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a really fucking cool game. Shit, I'll have to look it up later.
Is that one of those ones that's like Observer or Observation or something?
It's like Observer, but it's not Observer.
It's not. Oh, okay.
I played Observation. That game was also good. You're the AI, so it's a little different with that one.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, this game is really cryptic, and it's really fucking hard because it's old school puzzle games. So you have to use the right thing on the right thing, and sometimes you have to click on things multiple times. Yeah, there are bullshit things where you like. I was like, there was this part where you're playing Ellen, and like. You see something on the ground, and she freaks out because it's the color yellow, and she's afraid of the color yellow. And
as we all should be.
Well, you find out why she's afraid of the color yellow, but so there's a cloth on the ground, and she's like, I ain't touching that. And so I was like, fuck. And like, maybe I need something to pick it up. No, I just had to go and put U's on it again. and I was very upset because like I was running around for like 20 minutes. I was like, "There's nothing else," and she said she won't pick this up, and then I try to pick it up again. I'm like, "God, fuck, damn it, bullshit." It was very 90s puzzle bullshit. I was very upset. I'm like, really, you guys couldn't come up with some other bullshit? Instead, you make me click on something twice. But yeah. I have to beat it. I'm gonna try to beat it on Thursday, I think. But yeah, it's really good. It's really dark.
I haven't played a point and click game in like 3 years, I think.
It's really, really, really fucking dark. I cannot express how fucking dark and depressing this game is.
Do you like that genre?
I love point and click games. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
what's your favorite? Monkey Island?
Probably Monkey Island. Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah. It's a classic. Like, how can you not? Lucas arts at its finest.
I think Full Throttle's mine, but yeah, same studio, obviously.
But yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, I played that, and that's pretty much the only new thing I really played this week. I dipped my toe back into 7 Days to Die. Some modded that. I might actually start playing that again. We'll see.
Cool.
We'll fucking see.
Cool.
Anyway, yep, that's it for me. News?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So,
actually, shit.
What?
There was something I wanted to ask you about.
Oh.
I was waiting patiently.
Okay.
Fuck me in the ass. I don't know. I lost it. Continue. Sorry.
What was it? What brought it up? Do you remember?
I don't.
Balls, butts.
It was a good like the beginning of when you started talking. So I don't know. It's been forever. Ages. Might as well have been yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much yesterday, knowing me. Okay.
There was something that happened this week in the video game industry. I want to fucking know what you thought about it, because I'm pretty sure it's not in our news, but I can't fucking remember. All right, just keep going, and maybe I'll think of it.
Okay, if you think about it, just I guess interrupt. So first thing I want to go through, and it's kind of not reliable, but it is kind of undeniable. Horizon Forbidden West is most likely going to be delayed until 2022. So in June, PlayStation studio head Herman Holst, I think that's how you say his last name. I don't know. He said that the game was originally planned for the holiday season this year, right? And he said for Horizon, we think it's on track released for holiday season, but it's isn't certain yet. And we're working as hard as we can to confirm that as soon as we can. So it's still up in the air. But then Jeff Gubb from Giant Bomb says he knows people who are currently working on the game, and they were saying that it's going to be probably delayed.
Jeff Gubb from who?
Giant Bomb Podcast?
Jeff Gerstmann?
Gerb? Oh, yeah, I guess it is Gerb.
Gerb?
I don't know. That's what they said.
What are you talking about?
Let me pull it up. Is it Bloomberg fucking up? I will fucking streak with Bloomberg for fucking up again.
Let me open the article. Hold on. Jeff.
Yeah, they said, oh, wait, no. Was delayed first mentioned was reporter Jeff Gerb on the podcast Giant Bomb. So I guess
I don't think that guy.
Guess.
Oh, he's brand new. Oh my God! God damn it! Fuck. Because yeah, they have 3 people named Jeff working there now. I forgot about that. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so he was saying that he knows people on the podcast or he knows people within the studio that it's most likely going to be delayed. But this is also fucking Bloomberg, and they could just be making up shit about video games because apparently that's what they fucking do now. So
do you think this is more egregious because they had that 4-hour teaser of nothing?
I mean, part of me is not surprised that it's going to be delayed. Like, with everything that's happened in the past 2 years with COVID fucking up everything and still continuing to fuck
I know,
up
but
everything.
like, why show that? Like, it was the most let down fucking thing of all time.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I don't know why PlayStation decided to play it that way, give a 4-hour teaser for 30 minutes of content. Like, that's fucked up. Anybody who does shit like that, fuck you. Why? Are you trying to get, like, all the ad revenue from YouTube or something?
I just thought of what I was going to ask you.
Okay, go ahead. We're on
so
the next
Game
thing.
Informer, they were doing a super replay of Sekiro, which means super replay just means they're like going through the whole game.
Yeah.
Sekiro is published by Activision.
Activision, yeah.
Do you think it was morally correct for them to stop doing it?
Oh, did they actually stop publishing it?
Yeah, they were like, we stand with Blizzard, and we're stopping our playthrough.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is their ultimate decision, and it is their...
Absolutely, it is.
And like a lot of people have already expressed how they weren't going to report on any news or any content coming, like any specific content coming out of Blizzard. Like, they will still report on all the bullshit that's happening at Activision and Blizzard, but they won't report on, like, any updates, any new content, or stuff like that. It's kind of...
So my only thought was, and look, I'm 100% with you where it's their decision.
Yeah.
My only thought is, like, who really... Do they really benefit? Like, how many people realistically... By the way, Game Informer does not have a lot of video viewers.
No, not anymore.
How many people are you going to get to fucking watch your fucking thing? Like, and how many of those people are first time people that are like, oh, I'm going to buy this? It's got to be so negligible.
I think it's more people like revisiting the game that already played the game that would be watching.
Yeah,
that.
but who gives a fuck? Then it's not, no one's paying for anything.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They've already bought it. So it's like, I don't, it seems pointless. And my real problem with it, which is impossible to prove, but the intent is like, hey, we're doing stuff too.
Hey,
is
we're
what
helping.
it feels like to me. Yeah.
Actually,
look at us helping.
Okay. I will say this about IGN because we are going to talk about the walkout.
Well, this is Game Informer, but yeah.
Game Informer? Okay, it's not... okay, never mind then.
Yeah, Game Informer, to be honest, and listen, I used to be the biggest fan. Pretty relevant today.
Yeah, there's pretty slim pickings over there. I rarely go over there.
So I honestly believe, and it's, fucking whatever. You got to have a job, right? Have a place to work, but it seems a little bit like, look at us. For no value. For very little value, at least.
A little bit. Like, I know definitely, like, people announcing that they're going to quit, like, playing their games. Like, I can understand if that's your only content that you built your audience on.
Yeah.
On
I mean, that's a real sacrifice. I think a lot of people who, we talked about it last week, where it's like, if it's not the leaders, who's it going to be? So... fucking good job. I think people who like make their content around like whatever. Yeah. You don't need my approval at all. But I think it's important to sort of celebrate the things that you want to see.
Right.
That's something I want to see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of those
But
things.
if it's like Sekiro, I don't know, dude.
Sekiro's a little weird. It's funny because like I thought of that too, and I was like, oh, this is an Activision game. I'm like, because I was looking through my Steam library and I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't realize it until like about a week ago that Sekiro was Activision, which is kind of surprising.
It's funny. I was trying to figure out how to word a tweet like this, but like I'm basically boycotting on accident because Activision games aren't that good right now.
Why boycott? None of their games are good anyway. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna skip the next thing because I don't really give a shit about it anymore.
Nice.
Let's talk about the walkout because I kind of brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
You mean the drive up and walk out?
The drive up and walk out. I guess that's the best way to put it. So the walkout did happen. Which, with that being said, more crazy and creepy and insane shit came out about Activision Blizzard. We exchanged some stuff. My worst thing I think came out of this was like a girl who was being interviewed at a convention was asked if she liked to be penetrated. Also, who the fuck thinks that's a sexy pickup line? What's wrong with you? You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Wasn't it because she was a hacker or something?
Yes.
Isn't that what it was?
Yes.
In that context, it's like, if it was like, so if you had a job doing cybersecurity and I made that joke to you, you'd laugh. But some people don't understand. And look, maybe they're the worst disgusting creeps of all time, but I think this example specifically can go in the read the room, don't do that. Like, kind of.
I think it was don't do that.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like, it's not egregious shit. This is like,
but it's also
social ineptitude.
Still, oh man, they gotta be socially inept. These fucking goddamn weirds. Anyway, there's been a ton of creepy, weird shit, like the Bill Cosby room. There's just a ton of stuff.
Have you seen people defending that, by the way?
Yes, which is fucking.
They're like, no, it clearly says Crosby. What?
It's a picture of
like
Bill
in the
Cosby.
lawsuit it says Crosby, and they're like, oh, so Bill Crosby, unrelated to Bill Cosby.
It's a picture of him in his fucking sweater. Stop trying to defend them because you want to play their video games. Stop it. It's so fucking gross. I sent you a lot of shit. One of my mods who I usually play Overwatch with, him and I exchanged so much shit. He's like, it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. They're dead. They're a dead. And like, it was just really funny. But like, even Bobby finally spoke up and he didn't really apologize. He said they would look into things. He was like,
we're cracking the whip around here. It's like, well, maybe that's the problem.
He said he was going to look into some stuff and like sent out different letters to different parts of his company, but only probably.
It's a lot of like, I don't know,
it's bullshit. Ass
like
kissing.
no one can prove what he like. They're not like, yes, you can say you're going to every department and you're doing all this, but like, where's the proof? Like, is anything happening? Like,
yeah, they have no proof.
It's empty words to me.
It's a lot of empty words, and like he's probably only saying that because a lot of people unsubscribed from WoW. A lot of people apparently jumped from Call of Duty and Overwatch, and they went to Splitgate. Apparently, they were struggling to keep up with their servers and maintaining their servers that because of all the influx of players. It's like a portal, like. So it's Unreal Tournament with portals and shit. It looks pretty neat. It looks pretty neat. Anyway, and their stocks also took a huge fucking
gigantic dive, like bigger than Cyberpunk.
Probably not as bad, but they did go back down, but then after he released that thing, it started going back up. It came up?
Yeah. Jesus.
I know.
Jesus.
It's exactly why he did it. So, hundreds of Activision employees gathered at the gates at the Blizzard campus in Irvine, California. It was hot. But the thing is that makes this really important is all of these people are still remote currently, or most of them are remote. So in order for them to do this, they had to drive to work to protest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. And also, Blizzard, not Activision, but Blizzard said that they were giving participating employees paid time off, which is interesting because that's basically like saying Blizzard believes in a protest against itself.
Right.
Anyway, it went really well, apparently. Restaurants donated food to people. People got to see each other after not seeing each other for pretty much forever since, the apocalypse and everything. Yeah. But the thing is, like, they can organize this, they can do this, they still get paid for it, but is the company, at the end of the day, is Bobby No Fun going to actually listen to its employees? And, like, we already said, he released that very empty statement. And with that being said, hopefully they listen. Hopefully they do a huge turnaround, but I don't see that happening.
Changing the culture at a company seems very difficult.
It seems incredibly difficult.
Because it's one of those intangible. It's not like there were rules in place protecting these people, right?
Right.
So it's like, where do you start? I mean, honestly, fire the management, I would think. I mean, if it doesn't go all the way to Bobby, which there's no reason that it wouldn't, but then yeah, just the people in charge, I guess.
Right. But the people that are defending currently in the lawsuit, defending Activision, are the people who also defended Riot's CEO against the sexual harassment allegations. But the thing is, I think California, since it's the state of California, it's not individuals. It's the state of California. It's their labor department going after Activision.
I didn't even know like a branch of the government could sue someone. Like I had no idea.
I didn't realize this either. I thought they would like do things, but I didn't think they would. I thought
they would just be like, yeah, you're
have all
fined
these
or something. Like I
yeah.
I don't know.
But
this is so weird.
I guess this is their way to have to do it because they're fighting these like allegations, so they have to sue. But this investigation went on for 2 years, which is fucking bonkers. And the more this goes on, the more stuff comes out, the more people come forward, which is fucking amazing. And it's really funny. I sent you that article, I think the Bill Cosby one, as a joke to make sure you wanted to be famous, because if anything comes out, the more famous you become, the more public knowledge comes out. But I think what happened with these fucking nerds, because no devs ever become famous like Kojima level. Yeah. I think they thought they had like the anonymity being behind a company. Right. And so
like no one's paying attention to who I am specifically.
Exactly. And so, but
when I first read that Alex whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah, that fucking asshole.
I had no idea he works for Blizzard. Somebody snipped that out of context, and they're like, what do you think about this? And I was like, well, here's the side that I agree with. And then once we realized that it was
half-assed and he was
working
one of the people
in the senior department at Blizzard.
Yeah, he's the
I'm
problem.
like, yeah. You can't complain about fucking gamers being the problem when you work at the problem.
And you are the problem.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's so fucking depressing. Like, that's why I didn't want to go into all the weird shit, because it's just too much. But I did want to give a win to, like, Blizzard. If you do want to find out all the horrifying, terrifying, gross, weird, fucked up shit that's coming out, IGN has a really good article, and it's insane how detailed and broken down everything is. And
you mean their walkthrough, like, writers finally have something real to talk about?
It's
like, let me walk you through the Blizzard situation.
Yeah, it's literally called Inside Activision's Blizzard Week of Reckoning. That's what it's literally called, but it has a really good breakdown of like everything that's been going on, and links to other articles and other things and other weird shit. So if you want to read about the Bill Cosby room, go fucking for it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. It's just too fucking weird. Anyway, Mark Zuckerberg. You know who that is, right?
Yes. God damn. I didn't hit my head.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie Ready Player One?
No, I there's a lot of 80s nostalgia and video game nostalgia. I don't give a fuck about
That's fair.
movie, so I stayed away.
That's fair.
But I know exactly what it is.
Okay. It's basically, let me give you my shitty rundown because I wrote it down because I thought I was being funny. Imagine doing everything.
Let me tell you why you're not.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
It's like this full VR experience. You do everything in VR, interact, game, hang out with people in this like VR experience.
Wait, they have a Ready Player One game?
No, it's the movie.
Oh, I see.
And so
it's like PlayStation Home.
Yeah, well, like PlayStation Home or Steam VR Home. You get to play with the Balloonicorn and fucking Tidehunter. Anyway, and there's a big bad guy and there's a war against this big bad guy, and he's basically EA. Bobby No Dick and Tim Sweeney had a super baby, and that's this bad guy. And he's just a big microtransactioning asshole. Anyway, so the reason why I bring this up is because Mark Zuckerberg basically wants you in VR constantly. And he thinks it's going to be the next level thing. And he's trying to imagine the future of like Facebook and the future of the internet. And he thinks that everybody is going to be fully VR in order to do everything. How you're going to work, how you're going to communicate and interact with people, and how you're just going to experience video games. Now,
okay.
With that being said, this thing that he's calling, oh my god, do you want to know what he's calling it?
What is?
It's.
I still don't know what the fuck. Is this the Oculus 5 point? Like what?
It's gonna be. It's basically he wants to create a VR world, and it's gonna be your link to everything. Where you'll go to work, where you'll interact with people, where you play video games.
He's gonna make this?
This is what he wants.
What?
He basically wants Ready Player One.
He's gonna make Second Life in VR and go, fuck, it failed. Like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be a fucking trash fire. I've seen VR chat. Jesus
This
Christ.
seems a little early to be having this conversation.
I don't know, but he's.
It is. VR sucks. There's no way it replaces being a person.
That's true. He's definitely trying to push forward with VR.
Sure, yeah. It takes a lot of failures. I mean Virtual Boy is
look at
came well before its time.
Steam's trying to do the same thing. Everybody is trying to push VR right now.
Well, yeah, but pushing VR is different than being like, you should live there.
Yeah, he basically wants you to live there. And it's really funny because there is, in the Oculus, there is a app already that lets you have it's like virtual desktop. And so you basically build desktops within the thing, and you can pull up the web browser. You can pull up what's actually on your desktop, and then work in VR, and then use the controllers to like control things, zoom in on things and stuff like that. One of my coworkers, he has the Oculus Rift, and he tried it, and he was working in his Oculus while, with that program. He said it was really weird.
Okay.
He only did it for so long. But
yeah, that'd be weird, and your eyes would start bleeding. Like, all right. I guess it's just something you deal with, you know?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. But yeah, the best thing is the name he's come up with this thing. He's called it the Metaverse.
Good one. Is he writing for Rick and Morty?
It's so fucking cringe.
Jesus.
As soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, Mark, why would you fucking do something so cringy like that? But yeah, he says that he thinks it's going to be the new next version of the internet, basically, and how everything is going to be done. And he said he wants other things. The biggest thing that he did say, which was kind of surprising, it's almost like Gaben level surprising, where he said that he doesn't care how you connect. It doesn't matter what VR system that you'll use. You'll be able to connect to this metaverse with whatever program or whatever hardware you're using. So you don't have to have the Rift or the Oculus or any of that. So I guess your $900 purchase of your Steam VR headset.
1,000. Don't disrespect.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like
sorry. 1,999.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. You don't pay taxes in Oregon. I know that shit, bitch.
Sure.
Shit, bitch.
I did tip the delivery driver though, so.
Oh, how kind of you. How generous. Be like,
I'm just kidding. I never had an interaction with the person.
I was gonna say, you actually tipped the dude. Jesus. That's fucking pretentious of you.
I just left 6 hundies on the porch. I don't know who took it exactly.
Just deliver my $999 purchase. But yeah, it just when I was watching this like video of Mark, because he's basically a robot, and I like to watch any video of him because he's just so
crazy, yeah,
weird.
He's very bizarre. His Congress videos were fucking amazing. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy because, like, one, he's in front of fucking Congress. And, like, that's got to be terrifying. You never imagined yourself being there as a fucking company, right?
I understand, but hard to feel bad.
Hard to feel bad. Yeah, I mean, he kind of did fuck himself pretty good there. Anyway.
Well, that and just, like, there's other people who need my sympathy. A little more than that.
Yeah. Anyway, metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg.
Metaverse.
New internet. It's gonna be.
At least he's not like self-obsessed and be like, "This is the Markiverse."
The Markiverse. Oh Jesus.
The Markiverse.
The Markiverse.
And everyone's like, Markiplier.
Markiplier. Jesus. Anyway, so Fortnite. It's been a while since we've talked about Fortnite.
Thank God.
I know.
Let's keep it that way. All right, moving on.
It's just a quickie thing because it's been a while, and I think it's gonna fail pretty badly. They're going to do an Ariana Grande concert, kind of like they did with Travis Scott.
Right.
And my favorite. Of course. Yeah, of course. My favorite interaction still with her is in the TV show Scream Queens, where she's getting murdered by a bad guy, and he was texting her, and she was texting him back. And she continues to text him as he's stabbing her. And she's like, why are you doing this? Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. And then she died. Anyway, it's funny. So I think the reason why this isn't going to go very, very good is because DMCA is a big fucking thing. It was still a problem back when Travis Scott did his concert. But it's been a fucking long time since they've done an event like this in the Fortnite.
That's true.
And it's still.
Although to be honest, I've noticed a lot of streamers just saying fuck it, especially in the RuneScape community.
Say fuck Fortnite?
No, saying fuck DMCA. We're playing our music, and
really,
most of them have gotten away with it. It's very interesting.
That is interesting. I'm still too much of a baby pussy shit to fucking fuck with it.
You have much more following than I do, so but I am also in the fuck it camp. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I'll go to Facebook. I don't give a shit, dude. I've been against that platform my entire life, and I will go there to not be DMCA.
Well, they have like their own fucking thing that you have to use with them. Anyway, so it's really funny because they're doing this. It's been a long time since they've done anything. Travis Scott was probably one of their best ones that they did do. They did like Deadmau5 and a couple others.
Yeah.
And I still
wasn't Marshmallow? Didn't Marshmallow
did one? Yeah. I like him a lot. A lot of weird techno-y people and stuff did theirs. But the thing is, like,
it seems like techno fits a lot better than Ariana Grande.
I think so too.
She probably hits the demographic though.
I think so. I think the impending doom of the verdict coming down from Epic versus Apple, and Judge Gonzalez Rogers taking her fucking sweet time on that verdict. Like, it should be coming up real soon, so we'll have that hopefully soon here. But 'cause
Epic has the support of Elon Musk.
Why am I not surprised? But so they're trying to make that sweet money and sell Ariana Grande skins and have a 10-minute Ariana Grande concert in the fucking game again, which no one will stream. I think it's going to be a huge fail because nobody could stream it. Nobody can stream that music without worry about DMCA. And I guess my question is to you, how much money do you think they gave her for this?
Probably a goddamn lot. I mean, they like to spend money, right?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, probably a lot.
Ooh, I wonder.
Because if you're Ariana Grande, right?
Right.
Worth a pretty penny.
She's also kind of snobby when it comes to things, from what I've heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of, I mean, isn't that kind of her brand?
Yeah, I guess so. Kind of a snotty
I will
brat.
never forgive her for not Pete Holmes. Fucking Pete Davidson. Pete Holmes. If you don't know who Pete Holmes is, that's the funniest comparison of all time. Look him up. He's so dope. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure she's very rich, and it takes a lot of money for her to get out of bed. So probably hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it was at least a couple mil. My guess.
Couple mil?
Yeah.
I don't like. Does it? Yeah, maybe a couple mil. Maybe that's more accurate.
Right.
Cause is it one performance?
It's like she does one performance and then they replay it over and over again. For like.
So they have the
next
rights
week.
to like play it for a long time. Yeah, it's probably a couple mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, last thing, and then
Yes.
we'll call it a night. I do have some questions that we can maybe revisit at some time if we want to just say fuck news. But Black Mesa, remember them?
Yeah.
The
They
mod people?
corrupted my save and fuck them. And the game's too long. Yeah. Mhm.
Wait.
Mostly good job, but the AI sucks. But yeah, good job.
Yeah. Half-Life 1.
Took you 20 years, but yeah, good job.
It took them 10 years, to be fair.
It was over 10. Definitely
Was it really?
over 10. It was like 12. I guarantee you.
Oh my god. Okay, so after the successful, I guess, remaster of Half-Life 1, and they created the links between Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, adding additional content. They're going to there was leaks of this, of them taking a crack at Half-Life 2 finally. I'm kind of excited
in
for
what
this.
technology?
So, according to PC Gamer, there is the Steam DMB listings, and under their Steam DMB listings is Half-Life 2 Remastered Collection. So it sounds like they're not only going to do Half-Life 2, but they're going to attempt to remaster the episodes as well. Which will be kind of nice.
Okay.
But
Is it? How long is it gonna take? I can't be playing fucking Half-Life 2 in 2040. Okay.
I'm kind of excited for it. I mean, it's been 16 years since Half-Life 2 was originally released.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. And I still play that game from time to
Look,
time.
it's a good game. It is
Great game.
Yes. Do I think it's worth doing? Yes. Do I think it's exciting? Not nearly yet. I mean, good God. That's like, am I excited for the next CD Projekt game? No. Fuck you. It's too far away. Am I excited for GTA 6? Again, no.
Too far away. Fair. Okay,
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Call me later.
I can respect that for sure. I don't know. I'm excited, but like we said, with the Half-Life 1 being remastered, maybe they'll actually get some assistance from Half-Life, or not Half-Life 2, Valve. If they got some assistance from Valve, maybe it might go a little faster. Because they didn't have any assistance from
That's
Valve.
true.
They
Yeah,
had
yeah,
Valve's
that's true.
blessing and all this other stuff, and that's probably why. And it's a small team, and they do it for free. Well, they don't anymore. But
yeah, not anymore.
they didn't have any like backers or anything like that, so it was done original. Like the first one was all done for free. So since they have money from that first game, they might be able to actually, pay their people to do it, so it doesn't take 10 fucking years.
Yep, that would be great. I would love that. I'll put money down right now.
Right?
As long as you deliver.
Right. Valve has actually yet to make comments on this project, but looking up everything from before, they have Valve's blessing, so I think it'll be fine. Like, it's just gonna take them hopefully not 10 years to do this one too, because goddamn,
Right.
I'm gonna be too old. Portz. I'm too old.
Yes.
I'm gonna be dead by the time
I
Half-Life.
know. We
3
gotta
comes
retire
out.
this podcast before you start going,
Senile.
senile.
Shit.
Yeah.
I only got like
Actually, maybe that'll be fun. We'll keep it for a couple episodes. We'll do a fake end. Well, maybe fake, maybe real, and then we'll see how your state is after that.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. The downward spiral.
We'll have the, yeah. And then maybe we can get a documentary about how I exploited you and your Alzheimer's to make content. All right, now we can finally monetize this thing now that you're decaying before us.
That means you're going to have to carry the podcast all by yourself. What are you going to do?
Oh, I have thousands of hosts waiting.
Thousands of hosts? Who? Like who?
Thousands.
Like who?
They're on Fiverr.
Shit, that was the best answer I've ever heard. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it for news. I think.
Okay. That's it for me. I mean, I don't.
You didn't remember that.
I asked you the. What?
Oh wait, you did ask.
I
me.
did. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah.
Fucking Sekiro.
Fucking Sekiro.
Fucking Game Informer, dude. Fuck.
Speaking of Souls-like games.
Yeah.
My buddy told me he's been playing Jedi. What the fuck is that game called?
I don't know.
The hard one that's like Dark Souls. The new one.
Jedi Fallen
Order, yes.
Order? I almost said Fallen Academy.
Fallen Academy. Dark Forces Fallen Academy. So Battlefront Star Wars Battlefront Academy Fallen Order.
Fallen butts.
Anyway, he said he lowered the difficulty and it was a fun game. So I was like, it sounds kind of fun.
Turn it on easy.
Because I didn't like it the way it was. I didn't know you could lower the difficulty.
Just fucking do it. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know. I mean, people being elitist towards me, you know what I mean?
Fuck that shit. Okay, we
Like
are going to do one thing that I didn't say we were going to do. Now I got to pull up my notes. I just closed my fucking notes, but we're going to fucking
Wait,
do
this is related?
No, kind of. So one of the questions that I was going to ask, what's something in gaming culture that you wish you can change?
Oh, shit.
And that's actually something that I wish would change. So, like, besides...
I definitely agree, but I'll try to think of something else while you describe it.
So, besides the toxic bullshit and the sexism and the misogyny that's always been there, like, that is, like, something that is currently changing and it is being worked on. I will admit that. From playing video games for 30 years, that is something that is always constantly improving, usually. But one of the things that affects literally everyone is the difficulty thing. Now, being a person who likes to fucking slam their dick in the door and play really hard fucking video games, I can understand wanting to fucking destroy that really hard boss on the most difficult setting and just fucking slamming your head on something over and over again until you finally beat that boss. However, there are days where I don't want to fucking think about anything, or I just want to fuck off. And I was playing Prey on easy, and I was playing that on stream, and somebody gave me shit for playing that game on easy. I was like, Jesus. First of all, you don't fucking know me. And you don't know how I regularly play games, but I wanted to play this game like System Shock. All I wanted to do was hit things with my fucking wrench, and that's all I want to fucking do, is just hit things with my wrench. I don't want to use the guns. The guns are okay. They're fine. But I mostly just want to hit things with my fucking wrench. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play it on fucking easy. And then that person left my chat. I didn't give a shit. But that is something that I would honestly, if I could change anything in the video game culture, that would be one of the things. Like, giving people shit for wanting to change the difficulty. Like, the only time where I'm going to say don't play those games is, like, if you go to Dark Souls and, like, going into those games knowing that they're incredibly hard and then complaining that you can't lower the difficulty, like, it's kind of one of those things. Or like even Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac has like a normal setting, which is pretty difficult, and then it has hard, which is, and then it gets harder the further along you go, because you have to continue to unlock bosses, just like any roguelike, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just one of those things that it's kind of there. But yeah, that's one of the things that I wish I can I could change.
I think that makes total sense.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree. I think, look, as someone who has turned cheat engine on for fucking Dark Souls 1, I'm fully in favor of playing out video games however the fuck you want.
Right.
However the fuck you want. And it does not. There's this idea that it takes away from other people's accomplishments. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
No.
Because if you have a conversation with somebody who has beaten Dark Souls the real way, and you go, I've beaten Dark Souls too, and they go, what'd you do? And you're like, oh, I cheated. They're not like, fuck, you ruined it for me. They're like, oh, we don't have the same experience. We're not talking about the same thing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just different.
They still have the accomplishment they had, but you got to see the content too, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Some people will abuse it and ruin the experience for themselves, even if they could have done it.
Yeah.
And guess what? That doesn't affect you at all.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Nope.
That being said, I do have my own thing.
Okay. What's yours?
There's a movement, especially in the MOBA Dota community,
Oh.
that is like positivity all the time. I disagree with this very strongly. Because it's kind of the reason we're here, all right? The kind of the reason we're here is to beat up on each other. It's just the nature of the game. Like, yes, you should stay away from race and sex and all that stuff. But I think it's fair game if you're garbage to fucking talk about it. Like, it's just those are the fucking moments that make me feel alive in that game, where I'm like describing to somebody the fucking wrong thing they did on the other team after the match, after I shoved them in their fucking place. And they're like, no, this is toxic. Like, you're not, like, shut the fuck up, okay? I won.
You tips.
You will have this moment in a game or two.
Yeah.
Let me have it now. Look, you don't have to let me have anything. I'm going to have it because there's just a natural law to it that says I get to be this way, and then eventually you get to be that way too. It's the most beautiful, natural, fucking cyclical thing I've ever experienced. It's great. I love it.
So you believe in the circle of
Toxicity.
life and toxicity. Yes. Okay. I can agree that I can agree with that. Like, if somebody's fucking up in a game, I'm gonna call them out. Like, that's how it was in World of Warcraft. Like, when I was raid leading. Like, if I didn't call people out, it didn't get fixed, and the problem would continue to fucking exacerbate itself.
Yeah, that's just basic leadership, especially if it's like this co-op thing where you're all like this insurmountable, well, not insurmountable, but like very difficult goal. You have to have like good stuff, and that's the reason you're there. You sign up for that thing. So if you don't want to sign up for it, don't be on that fucking team. Right.
And like,
so
it's just kind of interesting because like if I there was people that I was nice to, and like, so you always got a nice warning. It was like, hey, you fucked this up, don't do it again, sort of thing. Like, hey, I saw you do this, you're not supposed to do that, you're supposed to do it this way. Right. And then if you fucked it up again, I usually called that person out and like, hey, do you not fucking listen? I told you to fucking do this, and you're not listening to me. And if they still continue to fuck up, that's when I proceeded to drag them in another channel, and then I would berate the shit out of them. And other people could come in and listen if they wanted to, but most of the time I would berate them and just be like, I don't understand how you can't fucking listen to basic directions. You just wiped the raid because you can't follow directions, and I've told you not once, but twice. So shame on fucking me for trying to trust you in understanding basic directions. I remember this one person that I went off on. It was like, do you not know left from right? Do I have to draw it on your hands?
God damn.
I was really fucking mad at this person because they were purposely going. It was this one raid where if the two people collided of different colors, they would create a bomb and you would lose DPS, and there was a chance of them dying because of these bombs, and it just caused stress on the healers. It caused stress on the raid because DPS is being lost and all this other shit.
Right.
And this one person was purposely running the wrong way.
Purposely?
Yep.
Why?
Because he didn't want to listen to me.
Oh my god.
So I gave him 2 chances, and then I dragged him down into the channel, and he fucking backtalked me, so I kicked him and banned him from the Discord and guild. You don't want to fucking listen to my bait. And he had also wiped the raid 3 times. Cause like I didn't catch it that first time. And then I realized what was happening after that. And then I called him out on it the first time, called him out on the second time. And then I fucking screamed at him the 3rd time that he wiped the raid. I was like, yep.
Damn.
Don't fuck with me. Anyway, toxicity and playing games however the fuck you want.
Yeah.
What is something that you guys would want to change in the gaming culture?
Can't take those 2 though.
Yeah, those are ours.
We
Dibs.
took them. Yep.
Dibs. Message us either on Discord or on Twitter or in our streams. You know where to find us.
Find my address.
Yeah.
Come give me a visit.
We'll
talk.
Oh wait, no, that's not that address. 1, 2, 3, 4.
www.portzaddress.com.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck you, Avenue. Fuckboy USA.
Oh.
Is that not your address? I'm so sorry.
It used to be. I've turned a new leaf, you know?
Oh, yeah, you guys got that new place.
I'm all about positivity and MOBAs now.
1, 2, 3. You're trying your best, Lane.
1, 2, 3. Let's all get along. Avenue.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Lane? LN?
No.
Oh.
No.
Shit.
You would think with a MOBA thing.
Right.
That's shit.
That's just too easy. Fuck. How dare I? Anyway, thanks for listening to our rant.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening, Portz.
Yeah, it was tough, but I stuck it out. Nah, thanks everybody for listening. We've been Ignore the Backlog podcast, which is not something I've ever said in the podcast, but I did just now.
Yep. Are you okay? Are you trying to?
This has been episode 93. 93.
9-3.
9 followed by 3.
Do you want to tell people where to find us?
This is both episode 9 and 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. I mean, EvilSpaceBunny, TheRealPortz on Twitter, I think they use on that platform, if I'm not mistaken. We have the same usernames on Twitch, twitch.tv/EvilSpaceBunny and /TheRealPortz. And then Ignore Backlog on Twitter is our little baby account that has 40 followers or something.
I think it's got 60.
Damn. I don't monitor that account at all. Thanks for your work on that.
Yeah, we need to work on some stuff. Okay, thanks for listening,
Anyway.
guys. We love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.